All right. I don't know how many people are going to be on tonight, but we got the final, the Cancun Challenge. We have SMU and Iowa going head to head. We're also going to show the Wolverine Studios Midwest final between Georgetown and uh, Washington, the Huskies. So, with that in mind, let's get started. And anyone can check this out at a later time if they're not here live. So, let's have a look. All right. So, first up, it's going to be the final of that WS Midwest. Georgetown, a couple huge, big time players at guard. Big talent. Playing the Huskies, they got to the final, but let's talk about Georgetown's players. And I believe those two are Sherman Grundy is a bad man, and Ike Gosley, he's another great player. These two guys could carry Georgetown quite deep into the NCAA tournament. So Sherman Grundy, though, is on another level. He's a senior. He will be drafted into the NBA version of our game, the MBGM. And on Washington, their star player tonight is the point guard, Tarek Meads, and he's a senior, so we'll see what happens. There's just too much power at guard versus Washington, and let's see how it goes. Al, what's going on, man? Good to have you. Al with the big win yesterday. UCLA taking out Iowa State to win the Maui Invitational. This one is the WS Midwest, and here we go. Hall of Fame Classic is being called here. So we got the Big East representation here, the number 13 ranked Georgetown against Washington, Pac-12 representation. We'll see if anyone from CBGM can make it in tonight. But we do like showing these finals of the invitational tournaments, get them hyped up for the year before the conference tournament games and everything. It's going to be kind of interesting to watch Grundy live. Get a sense of these players before they go into the tournament, before they go pro. And just see how of a badass player this guy is. But again, if you're not aware of what this is the CBGM. This is the College Basketball General Manager. And we have 125 teams. Just doing some multitasking here. Our main showpiece tonight is around the Cancun Challenge. Just, I like watching these tournaments. Reminds me of being on vacation. Creates that atmosphere within the game. Now, I don't know where they say this Midwest Hall of Fame Classic's held, but you kind of get oh, Kansas City, there you go, on the court. That's pretty obvious. All right, I'm going to see if I can get these owners, let them know their game's on as well. Hopefully, Shucker can get into the chat, or Supercalifragilistic. Well, we got a close one right now. Georgetown, Washington. Georgetown's not smashing them the way it could have gone. Grundy right now is pretty quiet. Gossley's quiet. So we got the refs getting worked here. Gossley is terribly cold in this one, keeping Washington in the game. Big three, Doug Sims. Georgetown's starting to open up a lead. Not too busy on the CBGM chat tonight. But, you know, I've expected a lot more out of Grundy in this one. Getting some prime time action on the live Twitch channel, live stream, 2D stream. I was expecting to see something monstrous. But nothing crazy too far with Georgetown's two-headed monster. They're winning even without them. But again, we are live in the CBGM. Our next main game is the Cancun Challenge, SMU, Iowa, coming up after this one. And right now, Grundy's been on the bench for a while. G-Town's up 6 right now at the moment. And Georgetown's starting to pull away up 8. Now, if someone here doesn't know what they're watching, I can let you know all about it. But this is the CBGM. So Grundy's back on the floor, 3 assists, 2 steals, contributing in some way. There's his first basket of the night, a layup. And if you're here in the chat, if you have any questions, throw it in there. See if I can help answer that for you. And 13-point lead, Georgetown, up back to 11, but Grundy hits a big 3. Wanting to shut me up about calling him out. And Georgetown just keeps piling it on Washington here. So we're almost at the first half here. Georgetown has a large lead, asserting themselves up 13 points. And Washington at the moment is looking outmatched. And we're at the half, and we got Georgetown up 11. Grundy and Gostley have not been even doing much. We got Barnes off the bench, chipping in, taking over from where the star 2 guards normally do. Gostley's terribly cold, 0 for 5 from 3. We got Young as well contributing, and the star guard, Meads from the Huskies, having an average game, not enough to overcome right now. Barnes off the bench for Georgetown. All right, to the second half. Let's go. And hopefully Washington can give us some sort of show. This game's quiet right now to start the second half. Not much going on. So Gostley finally hits a 3 here, up 12. No, I don't know. I guess I got to check that out, Al. Man, I'm not sure why your coach pick would be that way. We'll have to take a look. If anything, we can report that, check it out, see what's going on. But we'll double check around the league and see what we can do about that. All right, Georgetown is just pummeling Washington right now. Not even close at the moment. Barnes is adding to it off the bench. Huge game for a non-starter. Georgetown at the moment, Grundy getting some garbage time here, if anything, up 17 points. No, Locust, the Cancun challenge is next. This is the first one that it does, so you haven't missed anything. Just in time. But at the moment, we're watching Georgetown with their bench taking care of Washington at the moment. And it's not looking good for Washington here. We got 11 minutes to go. They're down 23 points or so. $25 points. It's getting worse. You'd think they'd be into garbage time, but they're not just yet. So, Locust, tell us a bit about SMU. Which player are you looking out for tonight? Big win over Notre Dame. Notre Dame with a deeper team, seniors, freshmen. Tariq Meads, though, hits a three. That's one of the only few names on Washington tonight. Gostley is silently putting some numbers together after going 0 for 5 from the three-point line in the first half. And we're winding this game down, just watching the time tick away a bit. 8 minutes left. Not much of a show for anybody tonight. Unfortunately for Shucker, it's not going to work out for him. But for Super Cali Fragilistic, it looks like it's going to be a tournament win. And this win should help Georgetown in the rankings. They're currently ranked 13th in the top 25. Look for Georgetown to move up in the rankings with this large scale victory. Gostley's hitting threes in garbage time. I don't know, but Georgetown does not take their players out. Gostley, he's getting the overlay on the left. Hits 20 points 2 times this year. We haven't really had that many games, so So we're almost at the end of this game, so we can move on to the Cancun challenge. Two minutes left to go to wrap this one up. And it looks like Georgetown might be able to get to even 100 points tonight. Gostley with a big three. All right, Georgetown, I don't think they're going to hit 100 tonight. That might be a big disappointment for the Georgetown owner, but saves face for Shucker, a moral victory to hold them back, I guess. I don't know, but Washington did not come out tonight. It's in garbage time now. The rosters are flipping over here. Almost over. And the next one up is going to be the Cancun Challenge. Breeze, what's going on? Locust is around to see the slaughter happen. All right, and that's your final. We're going to move on to the main event. These are really good teams too. That's a good tournament. Georgetown, nothing to take anything away from that roster, but the Cancun Challenge is one of the tournaments I like to hype up here and emphasize. So we're moving on to this one next. And we got a game to go here. Iowa's 3-1. Southern Methodist is 2-1. Let's see what the game preview is saying. They're showing Southern Methodist as a huge favorite here. Sonny Martin, we remember him from tournaments last year. Kelsey Holmes is gone. Seems to have changed the dynamic of that team. SMU's coming in with a bit of a hot streak here. Let's get and check out the starting lineups. So they pretty much jinxed you, Locust, to say you're that favorite. So hopefully you live up to it. You're supposed to smash Iowa tonight. And here we are with the starting lineup. Sonny Martin, we do recall the way he's performed at times. He's had great invitational tournaments before. Big Ten tournament has also been quite strong. And we're looking at SMU, the Southern Methodist Mustangs. Brad Hines is the top player in score, 23 a game, the junior. Dominique Zimmerman, he's also contributing, but it's Brad Hines looking to take advantage of Iowa tonight. And we're in Cancun at the Triple Crown Sports facility in Mexico, and we are tipping off. Let's go. So will it be Brad Hines? Will it be Iowa? We're going to see tonight. Hines is shooting right away. Not shy about taking a shot. And Jacobson hits the 8-foot jumper. And we got Zimmerman hitting a distance J. So this is now a new look Iowa team. They ended up losing their pride and joy player in Kelsey Holmes. He went to the CBGM. Sonny Martin, though, he has shown up at times. So this is a no name. He's also come up big in invitational tournaments. So look out for Sonny Martin tonight. And we got Paul Walk who makes a dunk. And Sonny Martin hitting a big three. So I've summoned him to the game. He's not disappointing thus far. Brad Hines getting hot. So Brad Hines is almost taking every shot. Kidding, he missed the last one. And it looks like Iowa's going with the guards the 5-out offense. Looks like they have a lack of height on their team. Running the triangle now, switching it up. And Zimmerman with a big three. SMU takes the lead. And Zimmerman with the board, starting to pad his stats. And a layup from Stefan Horan. So we got the owner of SMU here in the chat, Locus. He saying Brad Hines has not performed as well as he could tonight. Sonny Martin is shooting only 2 for 7, but seems like whenever I pay more attention, Sonny Martin seems to do something. But SMU has a 3-point lead. Sonny Martin's turning it over, forcing the game right now. And a big three from Brad Hines to take a 6-point lead. And Southern Methodist is working the refs. So the game's pretty tight right now in the first half. Jared Jacobson getting involved with a deep jumper. Paul Walk for a three. And SMU running the triangle. Deep three from Paul Walk. He misses that one. And SMU holding that 6-point lead. And SMU is pulling away. Brad Hines with a 3 and then a dunk, asserting himself all over this game. Brad Hines is proving to be a big-time player for their conference. SMU is pulling away on Iowa. The 15-point lead might actually be somewhat, the 15-point spread might be accurate in some way at the moment. The game having a sense, the bench is in right now for Iowa. It's not looking too good there. Brad Hines is lighting it up in the first half. So I'm curious to see what Brad Hines can do by the end of this game. Turnover from Brad Hines. Iowa trying to keep in this game somehow. Sonny Martin, big 3 there, trying to get their team back in it. Brad Hines giving the ball over. That's a second time. And Sonny Martin drawing calls, chipping away at this lead now, down to 8. And Brad Hines got fouled, but 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And a deuce and 1. Jared Jacobson, 6-point game. Gradually pulling closer to this one before the half. Sonny Martin missed a 3. That would have been big. Yeah, Hines is definitely under the 50% meter there. At least in the indication is just red in general. Not finishing the half strong. He's been turning the ball over. And this game is closer than we had it at one point. I think the lead was as high as 15 points. And Brad Hines is missing his shots. He's tired. He's not contributing right now. And Sonny Martin, a big 3, has made this game much closer. The blast from the past from last year, he's going to chuck no matter what. And it's a 1-point game, SMU. Sonny Hines in the lineup. It just didn't work out. Created a rally back for Iowa back in this game. Sonny Martin started to hit a few more 3s. Hines started to go cold when he was tired. The lead was as high as 16. The lead is 1, and we're going to the second half. It's a game again for all of us. And here's the second half underway. Well, I don't know. What'd you do, Locust? You set him in the depth chart as 40 minutes in your game plan, or what? But the lead is back to Iowa now. What's SMU going to do to answer this? Brad Hines did get a rest at the half. He might come out strong here. And Watkins, a couple of free throws. Paul Walk's missing 3s. This game is tight right now, but Brad Hines with the dunk. And Sonny Martin answers back, keeping them in the game. Brad Hines is making shots when he's not as tired. 20-foot jumper in that one. And SMU Watkins is starting to open up that lead to 6. And Iowa's just hanging around in this game. And Solomon with the dunk ties it up. Sonny Martin dishing it out. He's got 16 and 6 tonight. Brandon Smith, though, with the big 3. And Sonny Martin answers back. So Sonny Martin's got his first 20-point output this year in a big matchup, trying to win the tournament. Hits another 3, got summoned, and is turning it on. Iowa's got the momentum. Stolen, though. Brad Hines with that nice steal there, and sets up Matt Watkins. So it's a Hines versus Martin battle tonight. And Lutz makes a 10-foot jumper. SMU into the 1-3-1 zone. And a 1-2-2 run the other way from Iowa. And Sonny Martin's foul hits both. Iowa has now a 6-point lead. This game at one point was 15-point game. The story is just was leaving Brad Hines in the game. The game swung almost like 10 to 12 points. A couple of turnovers from Hines, missed shots. He was definitely way too tired, and he was never pulled by his coach. Here comes SMU the other way. Oh, no, Iowa actually for 2. And we got a 7-point lead. Watkins, timely dunk there. 7 minutes to go. This is the time if SMU wants to win. But it's a big shot from Iowa, the Big Ten, trying to win this tournament. Yeah, I'm not spicing up shit, bro. If you have a problem, you can check things out later. And Brad Hines the other way. Hines has been stuck on 15 points for a while here. Seven-point lead, 4 minutes to go. Iowa's trying to win the Cancun Challenge. Brad Hines stuck on 15 points. Can't get over that. SMU needs to do something here. 7 points is not enough. It's not looking good right now. Brad Hines, though, timely shot, finally hits a jumper. But it's 8 points. Sonny Martin looks like they just iced SMU, made it an 8-point lead. 1:30 to go. It's looking like Iowa's got this one in the bag. 26 points from Sonny Martin tonight. And 30 seconds to go. Iowa is just adding to this lead. So it's going to be Iowa that wins the Cancun Challenge for the 2022 season of CBGM. Brad Hines just padding his stats with some late garbage. But it's going to be Alex winning the Cancun Challenge. It's good to have SMU, though, in the game. And that's your wrap. That's the final. And SMU, they put up a good fight. They had a big lead. The momentum swung in this game. Hines still had a decent game overall. Martin had a big game, 28 points, likes these invitational tournaments, seems to come out for them, and hit every free throw, 6 assists, a plus 16 overall, and it's the Iowa Hawkeyes, Big Ten, winning the game. And again, we want to thank everybody for attending the CBGM Live. We'll be looking at another tournament coming up. I think it's going to be the Great Alaskan Shootout. See if we can do that tomorrow. See what teams are in the finals for that. And once again, want to thank everybody who's a member of the CBGM. And maybe we'll see your team on here soon. So everyone, have a great night and talk later.